I've been meaning to make this video for a while. I had been held up for a little bit. I contracted an addiction, and it's pretty rampant right now. I don't even need to say the name of it. I'm sure you've already guessed what it is. Uh, Elden Ring and methamphetamine. Mostly Elden Ring. Elden Ring is such a good game. I don't even need to say anything. Everyone and their dogs said a review about it, 10 out of 10. So far, I'm up to the Volcano Manor. I've been playing the whole game backwards, going to the harder areas before I even try out the little areas. I went to Morn Castle and killed that boss like way late game when I was up to Lindell Castle. I don't know what I'm doing with the game. I don't know if it makes me Sigma if I've been to the harder areas first and beat those guys. I don't think it does though because I play video games, which means I don't get any pussy, so I'm a massive fucking virgin. But anyways, I'm here to tell you a story. When I was a youngin', just a little Padawan, me and my family went to England for a holiday. Well, basically most of Europe. We kind of went around and skipped a few places, but we hit the important points as like the tourist people, you know. We went to London and we were walking around the city, and we ended up going to Tower of London. And if anyone's watched Spider-Man No Way Home, or Far From Home, I keep forgetting which one it is, The Homecoming, which I don't know what the fuck. It was the one where Peter and MJ had like a sex scene or something. I might have watched the wrong one on a pirating site or something. But anyways, so we were looking around for a toilet. And obviously it's a castle. The only signs you're going to get is like executioner's post and then like the Queen's crown. That's kind of where you get there. There aren't any like major toilet signs, even though you'd think they'd put some there. But we ended up finding the toilet. It was the most obscure bathroom I've ever seen in my life. It's just a long alleyway with like a kind of a little angle on it, kind of like this V shape. But basically, this weird looking alleyway is indoors, by the way, indoors alleyway has a sink running across this whole side, and has a urinal parallel to it. I swear that's, like, from memory, that's all I remember about it. At the very end is this toilet. Just imagine, like, this alleyway with, like, a toilet at the very end, like a street light looming over it. Like, you're sitting there and everyone's watching you. Obviously, they have doors because it's, like, people need privacy, but that's basically what the bathroom was like. Just put that image in your head. Everything's like a sandstone wall and stuff because it's a castle, obviously. Yeah, I'm busting. I immediately get to the toilet and I'm like, yes, let's go. And it was one of those shits that were just like, you're squeezing as hard as you can, but you swear you're constipated and nothing's coming out. And it was one of those ones that were taking really long. So I'm shitting out my guts, and slowly you can see people's feet crawling towards the front door. And I'm like, oh shit, well, there's only one bathroom. Oh, but I forgot to mention that. There was like one bathroom in the Tower of London. All the other ones must have been drop toilets because they didn't seem appealing or something, but there was like literally one toilet. And I went to it and I was like the worst person to go on it because I was taking forever. I ate something and I was just having a mad shit. So I'm panicking because I can hear more people coming in to line up in the toilet alleyway. Not only was this the only toilet in the Tower of London, but the same person I bet designed it also decided to put a goddamn sensor flush on the side. So I'm looking around for toilet paper around myself. I'm like, oh shit. And then my elbow brushes across the sensor. Poo-poo diarrhea toilet water is splashing up onto my balls and my crack. And I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. And obviously I'm still in panic mode because there's more people piling into the goddamn alleyway. I just couldn't find any toilet roll. So I'm like, well, this is gonna be fucking gross. I pick up my pants, just, just drenched with toilet water from my balls and my crack. I stand up, open the door, and I just see all these eager people and really pissed people. Like, I got some dirty looks when I came out of the toilet. But there were people lined up, just all looking, all these heads. I could see them going around the bend as well, like that little angle bend. It was like one of those really long trains that were going around a curve and you could just see it turning. That's what it looked like, just all these heads looking directly at me, both happy and pissed that I got off the toilet. But anyways, that's kind of where the story ends. I go out and I talk to my dad and I'm like, that's the worst shit I've ever had. And now I'm telling YouTube. And I think that was my first story ever on my channel. So, well, excluding streams and stuff where I've told dumb stories or said dumb shit. But yeah, first time I recorded this, it was so bad. I got really excited because I was like, shit, I just did my first like story video talking to the camera, which I'm getting a little bit better at now. I recorded the whole thing without audio. And I'm just, yeah, I was real disappointed. I messaged my girlfriend about it. I'm like, yo, I fucking did it. I told my story and then she was like, yeah, let's go. And I'm like, oh. Anyways, thank you for listening to my story and I'll see you.